good to go, and we can start taking measurements. Now, what we're going to do first is we're going to record our standard. So I'm going to create a standard right from scratch, show you how easy it is. Just happen to have a yellow piece of Post-it note, so that is going to be our standard. Post-it note yellow is going to be our standard. So I'm in standard mode. I tell it that I want to edit this standard or create a standard, and I'm inside of it, and I'm going to take 3 measurements. There's my first measurement. Oh, and it reminded me, sorry, I was reading with that. It told me that I didn't have my optics. I was still in calibration mode and my lid was still closed. So let's start from scratch then on this. Sorry about that. That's what little warning messages are all about. So we'll go back into edit mode on
Nice
this.
little functionality.
Nice
there.
little functionality there.
Yeah.
Okay, we're ready to go. So now we're going to take our measurements. There's our first measurement. Hey, no error message. There's our second measurement. And here is our third measurement. It will average those. And now, and here's some details on those measurements, what the color attributes actually are. And now our standard is there. All I have to do is save it, tell it yes, and our standard is good to go. Now we can go into measurement mode. One mouse click over, I'm ready to measure. Now what I can do is if I just measure this standard again, it should tell me that it passes. We would hope that it would pass since it's what I just measured. And sure enough, I get a nice little green check mark down there, which tells me I've passed. But let's compare to a different yellow. I happen to have
a very close yellow.
A very close yellow. In fact, let me show you. This is happen to have a book here. This on your screen there, these yellows probably appear to be fairly close, and they are in fact fairly close. This one is a bit, my standard is a bit a lighter yellow than the standard on this book, than the color on this book, but we'll just measure the one in this book just the same. So I come over here and I'm ready to take my sample. I take my color, and sure enough, a big red X mark tells me that this sample failed. It also tells me how far off it was, and if I want, I can actually look at the color attributes of what I just took a picture of here, and it would tell me what the color actually is. Now, again, you can set the degree of error that you will accept. You can set your error band on this. So if you want, right now it's set to 1%, you can set it to